players, maybe the likes of Ben White, bring them in, the likes of Lewis Kelly, the likes of Mosquera, you understand? Then you can bring them in those sort of games. But for now, it needs to start the same lineup that started at the weekend. They have to go for that game against Bayern, win, and then you know that your place in the top 4, with top 8 rather, is actually sort of secure, plus or minus. Then they go to like 15 points. They have 3 more games to go. They just need to win maybe 2 of those games, and then they move to the next stage. And then you can always play the likes of Max Doman in all of those other games, especially the ones that you play at home. You understand? Max Doman, Waneri, you can always use these players. But in my opinion, they just need to go for it. To be honest, they have to go for it. So, and I would expect that the players that started at the weekend should also start. Maybe Bar Merino, if there's another player that can start, maybe Madrid is fit or whatever. But I would expect that we still use Merino, because Gyökeres is not around, that is not around, so it's the only guy that can actually start up front. But I would expect Saka to play, expect Trossard to play, in a good form, easy to play, good form. Merino, Zubimendi, Rice, Merino, Calafiori, Nkapie. It might be difficult, it's not his first game against Kane, I guess so, but they have to be very tight. This is not the same as Tottenham, Nkapie and Saliba must be very tight. They have to defend their life. Timber must be very good also. Calafiori must be very careful against Olise, So, but to be honest, I trust Arsenal, but I'm not. The only problem is you don't know the kind of Arsenal that is going to turn up. You understand? It's going to be a very difficult game. It's going to be like a 50-50 game. On paper, Arsenal have a more balanced team, but Bayern Munich have superstars. Because of Kane can do anyhow. Olise can do anyhow. You have got Gnabry. They've got Kimmich. All these players, but Bayern Munich do not actually have a good defense. I do not trust Jonathan Tah. I do not trust Kim Jae. I do not trust Upamecano, so Arsenal can actually hold them if they get their stuff going. So it's going to be like a game that is an open game, in my opinion. Arsenal would be sort of careful. That's how they play, but it's going to be an interesting one. So, but I believe that Arsenal just need to go into this game with confidence. Don't rest a lot of a player. Just start the same 11. Go and win this game. When you win this game, you're going to game against Chelsea with confidence. You understand? Maybe against Chelsea, you can switch maybe Calafiori, for Lewis Kelly or something. You understand? Or instead of using Trossard, you can use Madrid on the left-hand side and all of that. Just switch things up a bit. Maybe if Gyökeres is back, you can just throw him in. But for this one, you take the game one step at a time. There's no need to rush, in my opinion. So let me know in the comment section. What do you think? Which approach will Arsenal take? And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.